Greetings and salutations. I'm here in the Bronx with my dear friend and high priestess of the craft in New York City, Lady Rhea. As we celebrate today, World Goddess Day, created by our dear friend in Sao Paulo, Brazil, Claudiney Prieto. He has, since 2015, made this virtual attempt to gather everyone on this day in total reverence to female divinity. Before God, there was always the goddess. She lives among our hearts and souls. She is deeply the primordial source of our existence in this plane of existence. So let it be known that today, World Goddess Day, is commemorated here in the Bronx at Lady Rhea's atelier.
Hail and welcome everyone to the glorious World Goddess Day. And here we have prepared an altar of a collection of many goddesses that we work with here. And we have, and of course, Wicca, we have our own god and goddess in our circle, in our coven. But the beauty of what I've learned about Wicca is to explore the many goddesses and to always have reverence for all goddesses. And so I invite you to our magnificent staging and altar setup of the goddesses. And may we all, witches, all pagans, all believers in the mother, the female divinity, always be the flagpole to her nation. We hold her up. We glorify thy reverence, thy beauty, thy countenance. Hail and welcome everyone. Here we have representations of India. We have Lakshmi. We have Nang Kwak from Thailand, who is another divinity similar to Lakshmi. We have the Chinese and Japanese Kuan Yin, who is another divinity of mercy, just as Lakshmi is, just as Nang Kwak is. These are divinities of mercy. To the right, I have the image of Kali. As a matter of fact, it was gifted to me by Alexander from India. And before her, the little representation in brass of Durga. And Durga does turn into Kali, does turn into Lakshmi. Here we have an image of the Holy Death, the ultimate crone mother. And being that Santa Muerte is usually depicted in a robe, this one was gifted to me by my dear friend Jonathan, and it is the representation of us naked that we see all. Then beneath, over here we have the image of Hecate, which was also a gift from Alexander Cabot. It was a regular creation of New Aeon, Gypsy Ravish, and I cherish it greatly. And I keep it here. And then of course we have Mother Isis. And welcome Rita Segarra, my dear sister and coven member of the Minoan Sisterhood and the New York Coven of Witches. And she is an excellent Lenormand Rita, and I asked her if she would do an oracle reading today from the goddess cards. And so here she is, Rita Segarra.
Hi everyone. So as Lady Rhea mentioned, I'm going to be pulling a card from the Goddess Oracle to see which goddess will preside over this wonderful event today. And I will pick Kali.
Wow, how appropriate, Kali, for these changing times.
Endings and blessings. The old must be released so that the new can enter.
Jai, Mother Kali, Jai, Jai.
Very appropriate. So your current changes are for the best. Keep your thoughts positive, as they are very powerful. What appears to be a loss is really the beginning of a new phase. Let it go. It's time to move on.
Jai.
Thank you, Lady Rhea, for having me. Alexander.
Thank you for joining us. So we're all going to be celebrating all the magnificent goddesses that we have here, known and unknown, seen and unseen, and do readings between ourselves and just communicate with the goddesses. And I want to thank you all for joining us.
In commemoration of World Goddess Day. Thank you for being part of this and to joining in spirit wherever you may be. And now on to the hors d'oeuvres and champagne.
Hail to the mothers.
Hail to the mothers. Blessed be everyone.
Blessed be everyone.
Blessed be.